Health, Home, and Lifestyle. Presented by Paradise Fitness Center, changing lives since 1996.
Hi and welcome back to Health, Home, and Lifestyle. I'm here at Paradise Fitness in Agana with TRX instructor Leah Del Mundo. So Leah is one of my favorite Paradise instructors. But for those who don't know, what exactly is TRX?
Okay, well, first and foremost, hi everybody. I'd like to say hello to all the viewers of Health, Home, and Lifestyle of KUAM. Hi everybody. And so, TRX means total resistance exercise. So with this exercise, we use these bands right here. We attach them to the ceiling or to the door, but during this class, it's to beams in the ceiling. And what we do is we use the straps and we use our body weight and to get a good exercise. So the thing is, it's total resistance exercise because you work several things with TRX. First, you work on your cardiovascular. So, when we do things fast, our heart rate goes up. And then, of course, you work with resistance. So depending on, the angle of your body, so the more, the steeper you are against the strap, then it becomes harder because you're carrying more of your body weight. But then the more upright you are, the lesser the body weight that you're carrying. So then it becomes easier. So there you're also working on resistance. At the same time, TRX also works on flexibility. So because there is full range of motion, then you can really feel, okay, I can go this low, I can go this high, and then you really exercise your muscles. The good thing about TRX is it really preps you for daily movements, like getting out of the car, carrying your groceries. So it's a very effective workout and it's very useful. And another thing too with TRX, it is core all the time, because as you're doing the exercises, you really need to engage your core. Like when we're standing up straight right now, we really need to engage the core to make sure all the muscles are involved in the movement. So that's why we call it core all the time. So yeah, that's it. And a lot of our participants really enjoy it because they feel like, after the class, they're like, I didn't know I had this muscle, or I didn't know I had this muscle. I'm sore. I didn't think I was going to be sore, but I'm sore and I love it. I'm coming back tomorrow. And so, yeah.
Okay, so I've definitely seen this class here going on at Paradise Fitness Center. And for those who've never participated, maybe who didn't even really know what TRX was, it looks really intimidating because you see all these machines, these straps, people doing all these moves. But is this something that anyone can do? Do you have to have any requirements?
Well, yes, you can't be like, what I do before the class is I actually ask if anybody has injuries or anybody has limitations. And also I'm very careful with my participants. If I know they're all beginners or several of them are beginners, then I would cater to to them. And what I would do is I would tone down the difficulty or the intensity of the exercise. And so, I would cater, I would adjust depending on the mix of my students. So if I have a few newcomers, then I would just challenge those who are intermediate and who've been going to the classes a lot, add jumps, go steeper, make it harder, go deeper, so that it would be more difficult for them, but then the newcomers won't be intimidated. So I would say, as long as you're basically healthy and you have no any limitations on your movement, then you can do this class. And again, I'm very careful to make adjustments depending on who my participants are going to be.
Okay, so is this a full hour class where you're transitioning from different exercise to different exercise and doing different repetitions?
Right. Well, you know what? I change it up. So if I have a lot of beginners or newcomers, what I do is I really go through the basic exercises one by one. If I have more intermediate and advanced or, my regular participants, then I do intervals and I make it, I really up the notch for them so it's challenging for them. But then they're very understanding when there are newcomers because I always tell them, okay, we have newcomers, so, we need to take it down a notch, we need to go through the basics. So it really depends who comes to the class.
Okay, so who participates or is this class really beneficial to? Would it be like people training for a half marathon, or people MMA athletes, or people who are just trying to tone their bodies?
Actually, it's for everybody. Again, because all the movements involved are movements that we do in our daily life. Like, again, getting out of the car, carrying your groceries, carrying your child, throwing a ball. You know, these are muscles that we use all the time. And so with TRX, we're not limited, because when we do exercises, there's just more than your biceps. It engages your core, it engages your back, it engages your shoulders. So very much like daily movements that engages a lot of muscles than just one.
All right, Leah. Well, you know, a lot of people know you here from Paradise Fitness Center. You've been here for a while. So can you tell us, how did you get involved in TRX? What attracted you to this class in the first place?
So I really love cardiovascular exercises, right? Like cycling and the Zumba. I was all into that, and at the same time, I also love weightlifting. So, but I also love yoga, because I also teach yoga early in the morning. So, I wanted to find a program that would combine all three. That would give me cardiovascular exercise, that would give me resistance, and that would also, you know, help me with my flexibility. And then I was thinking also, like, when I travel, I'm like, what can I do? Because a lot of times when I travel, I love to eat and I have no time to exercise. And then I discovered TRX through, actually it was Jennifer Lopez. She actually mentioned it in a magazine several years ago. And so I bought my own. So I bought my own TRX band. It was like the first version of it, and then I would take it with me to travel. And so I already knew how to do it. And then when Paradise Fitness Center, you know, which are great innovators of fitness here on the island, you know, when they brought in that class, I'm like, okay, I want to teach it, because if it was beneficial to me, I know it would be beneficial to a lot of people. So that's why I love TRX a lot, and I would promote it. Come to TRX, you guys.
All right, well, you can find TRX here at Paradise Fitness Center in Naganya. Well, stay tuned. We'll have more health, home, and lifestyle after the break.